Quick disclaimer before we start the video today. This video contains mentions of abuse, bullying, cyberbullying, depression, grooming, harassment, manipulation, medication, self-harm, sexual assault, suicide, and swearing. If you're triggered by any of these topics, please click off. Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to another long-form video. This is a new spray I'm using to represent myself. I would use my Vulpix one, but it looks terrible in the other gacha games. Anywho, not the type of video I wanted to make today, unfortunately. I'm usually a rant channel, however, I've been known to be in the loop with exposing people. This might become partially a drama channel considering I've run into tons of bad people, especially since I have a buddy that exposes people sometimes. Huge shout out to you, dude. Anyways, today's subject is on ShinIsigo. I've seen other people make videos on this person, and as someone partially involved, I thought I should make one too. Let's not waste any time and dive into it. ShinIsigo is a YouTube Shorts creator who seems to make edits of anime characters. At least that's what I can gather from simply looking at her page. She had, I want to say, around 450 subscribers before all this went down, and at the time of scripting, she has 433. She is 11 years old, as shown in this screenshot where she admitted it. This screenshot had some pretty, I want to say, private information, such as her birthday and other things. So I went ahead and cropped it out. Okay, I wasn't here for this part of the situation, so I'm going to be heavily referring to this video as my source of information. I'll link the video in the description. Shout out to Raynbo, you're awesome. So, apparently, NiftyFan and two other users, one being a child, were harassing Shin. However, we're only going to focus on NiftyFan. NiftyFan made videos telling Shin that she deserves to be SA'd, as well as using her father's death as part of her hate campaign, telling her to kill herself as well. She both physically hurt and attempted to hurt Shin in real life. Shin told Nifty and these other users to stop cyberbullying her. In the past, she made videos addressing the situation and even thought about quitting. I don't know if she still has them up, and honestly, I don't really care. The story ends with NiftyFan going to jail. Or so it seems. Keep in mind what I said in this section, as it will be relevant later. This one was much more recent, nearly a week ago, while NiftyFan was 2 to 3 weeks ago. To put it shortly, since there's not much to say about this guy, Danny would make gacha posts harassing ShinIsigo, Ezra the cat, and Milo. These images were basically SA. They also depicted a few images of these individuals hanging themselves as in suicide, and this person would be happy about it. They told Shin to hang herself, and their videos were not the best quality. They sided with NiftyFan with this harassment towards Shin. Here's some of the images that I was able to resurface. I got all of these from quieterdog's page. Shout out to you, bro. If you want to see any more evidence linked to Dandy, you can check out Rainbow's other video on the matter. There was a theory going around at the time that Dandy was the same person as this unicorn warrior person and Toga fan who was mentioned in Rainbow's video. As of now, we don't know if this is true, and I'm not sure if we ever will, to be honest. However, there is another theory about this user, which we'll get to soon. Because of all this backlash Shin was getting, she wasn't in the best state of mind. Shin had cut herself twice. This was the only photo I could find, and even threatened to end her life because of how much this was getting to her. People, such as Alleyway, were begging her not to do it, and even believed that she was dead. However, people also had their suspicions. Right now, I will read 2 posts that Alleyway made. Why do you think Shin isn't hiding Danny from her channel? It's like she enjoys being harassed or something. Don't get me wrong, I know it's destroying her mental health. No one would love being harassed like that, but me and multiple people have told her to hide Danny from her channel countless times, and she just refuses to. Shin, just hide Danny from your channel already. It isn't doing anybody any good to sit and stare at their rude-ass replies. It's so easy. Go to their channel, click the 3 dots up at the corner, and then press hide channel. This next post was supposed to be a vent post. When Alleyway put out this vent post, everything went awry. people were immediately taking this the wrong way. Here's a post from quieterdog88. Okay, let me clarify some things. If you're not going to read properly, get the fuck off my channel. I said that I think Shin was dandy, and same goes with other people. To those who are saying whoever said that is slow as fuck, you're the real slow one. You didn't read what people said. Plus, after Alleyway said they think Shin was attention-seeking, you guys took it out of context and called her slow and shit. Alleyway never accused Shin of attention-seeking. Same goes with me. I think Shin was attention-seeking. Because after Alleyway said what she said, Shin deleted all of her old posts, including ones where she cut herself, and acted dumb like Danny nor Unicorn ever existed. If you try to accuse me, I will kick you from my channel. I want you to keep what quieterdog said in mind, because... Y'all, if you haven't already, go check Shin's profile. I guess she saw my post and completely changed her channel again. She deleted every single one of her community posts and is now having all this faked, forced happiness on her channel. She's also playing dumb and pretending she has no idea who Dandy and Unicorn are/were, and saying she never had depression. Yeah, she's pushing it. I see right through that life is perfect bullshit. I mean, you don't got changed now that you've been called out. You heard this loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen. She was now playing dumb, and she had this whole happy-go-lucky act on. But then, she posted this. And this. It seemed like her act was starting to crumble. Remember earlier when I mentioned that there was another theory to the Dandy account? Well, guys, someone said that they think I'm Dandy, and I was going to prove I'm not by posting a video showing all 17 accounts. But when I looked at the video, I realized it showed my full name, so I can't. That's right, people were accusing her of being Dandy. Now, people have the right to be suspicious, and Shin had every right to prove that she wasn't Dandy. So, she posted this. Image 3. See this user up here? Nothing out of the ordinary, right? Well, when you scroll down to the comments... Isn't I like to make Obani edits nifty fan? Yep, that's right. Shin snitched on herself and revealed that Nifty Fan was her own account. Now, the bottom part of that post was added after people called her out for being Nifty Fan. She also had an account named Bloody Meatball that I'm assuming was problematic, but unfortunately don't have enough information to elaborate on the account. So, basically, with the reveal that Shin was Nifty Fan, Shin was basically bullying herself. Why? I don't think that account was for attention. I'll remember, but I think that account was a test for my friends. I think I wanted to see who was real and who was not. To test your friends, you have every right to be suspicious, but that's a terrible way to test your friends. Not only that, you turned your supporters against you. Many people were disappointed in her. Alright y'all, Shin is not Dandy, but she's Nifty Fan. I was told by a supporter of hers that she is Nifty Fan. So ShinIsigo, I have a question for you. Why are you lying to your subscribers? I supported you. Alleyway supported you. We supported you. You lied to us. So tell me, why are you lying? Here are more people that were disappointed by her. The users in red are ones that were marked out by quieterdog because this is where I got those images from. She broke pretty much everyone's trust. She manipulated them. Apparently, people weren't supposed to get involved in this mess either, but that's kind of impossible considering A, this is the internet, and B, we supported you during your so-called harassment. As a result of your actions, people have made videos on you. Some people have forgiven Shin. I wasn't directly involved, so I can't really have a say. I don't care if you forgive Shin, just don't try to push your agenda onto others. I'm just going to put this out there because I know there will be at least one person who tries to debunk everything I say. Let's pause for a minute and have a little story time. Once upon a time, back around March of this year, there was a user named As They're Singing. Can you guys see where I'm going here? This person did voice covers, edits, all that jazz. Seemed like a great person at first. I won't go too into depth on this person, that might be for another video, but in short, this person grouped a minor as a minor. Before you start going, that can't happen in the comments, it absolutely can. Grooming can happen between two minors. I won't say the victim's name to protect her identity, but she was 10 years old. Not only that, but he would bash his religious beliefs onto others, especially Hellenists. He would tell people to kill themselves, and tons of other messed up stuff. He also threatened suicide from the harassment he started. I defended him, as any sane person would do, right? But he faked the suicide, because the next day he was alive. Last month, he came back under a new name, King of Kit Defending, or Ezzy Stage. Me and my buddy Sal were friends of his. We thought he was changing for the better, until this was a Morse code message he sent me. My friend had to decode it for me. This was the result of me clearly stating a boundary in one of my posts to not drag me into drama unless I permitted it. After all of this, he started to go on another suicide rampage. Now imagine you got tagged in this post. Wouldn't that trigger you? Some of the people he tagged were his friends. I was trying to become his friend until all of this happened. And guess what? He faked it for the second time. I hope that you can see that this is why I take things with a grain of salt. This is why I don't believe certain things, because I don't want something like this to happen again. Now, before I end off this video, I want to go over something. I will only mention this person briefly, but please don't harass this person. It's just going to be a waste of your time. While I was looking on their posts for a different reason, I found this under Amulet's comment section. Hate to break it to you, but this isn't exactly quote-unquote taking a break. If you want to take a break from that account, that's one thing. But if you're wanting to take a break from the platform as a whole, then to me, that's not taking a break. While we're at it, let's go over one of my own community posts. Found it kind of odd how Shin doesn't want to be forgiven, but then switches up to say that she hopes people can forgive her. Don't know if you guys caught this, but I thought I'd put it out there just in case. I don't really have much to say for this one, but pick a side. You cannot say that you don't want to be forgiven and then switch up to beg for forgiveness. I don't know, this just struck me as odd. Anyways, I hope you guys found this video informative. Please don't send harassment to any of the individuals mentioned in this video. Huge shout out to Sal, Brew, quieterdog, Alleyway, and Raynbo. You guys are absolutely goated. Okay, I'm gonna close this off now. See ya.